Oh, man. Salute to the game, man. Salute to the Ville. Fix your face. We're here with it. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in. Comment during the show. Interact with us. We interact with y'all. And y'all already know on this job, we got to set the tones right and the vibe straight before we step into the Ville. You dig? Where my logo at? IG, Twitter, Cash App. Y'all gotta let me talk on this one. Who's on the board? Shit like that.
I was forced to put in work like I ain't never had a choice. Niggas threw me to the wolves. I took it, then became the voice. I was young, but I was stugging on my own and making noise.
Let's go.
With the gang and them snitches got employed. I was raised around them older guys, but I ain't have no older niggas. I was up there dope, trying to flip. I put that pole to niggas. Me and Lord rolling on that roll like we supposed to, nigga. Pop with them sticks and disappear like hocus pocus, nigga. First time that I put it out, I seen them running dumb fast. In love with that adrenaline to see a nigga blood splash. Never went to school, you couldn't tell me about no lunch pass. I was keeping re-up money, tucking shut that lunch bag. Beefing with the city, so you know I gotta keep that. No secret if he gon' get the creep, and I'ma squeeze that.
Shit like that,
in the same freezer where the meat's at. Long nose Ruger, push his motherfucking seat back. Let me talk to tell you about a low story in my life.
Let's get to it, gang. Fix your face. We're here with it.
You trap, try make it happen.
Who's on the board?
Either kill or get the killing, cause them shits ain't nothing nice. Let me talk to tell you about a low story in my life. Where them people never sleep, cause you hear screaming every night. You trap and try and make it happen, pack full of white. You either kill or get the killing, cause them shits ain't nothing nice. Look, I was only 13 and I knew I wanted more.
Shit like that,
like I'm 21 and shit I can't afford. Mama had her own rules, show me to the door. Kept a pistol cause I'd rather be in prison than a morgue. Like nigga, you could talk until you fuck around and find out. 5 routes between that front door before they slide out.
Shit like that, shit
Spin
like
the
that.
block, it's me and gang and them, you know we wild out. Play the court, we hit him with that torch, tryna file out. John Wick, chop out the window, that bitch looking like a blind stick. Everybody straight from barber school, they tryna line shit. My youngest tryna hit him with them clippers, that's like 9 clips. Don't come around this side, bitch. Let me talk and tell you about a low story in my life, where them people never sleep, cause you hear screaming every night. You trap, tryna make it happen.
Shit like that, shit like that.
Either kill or get the killing, cause them shits ain't nothing nice. Let me talk and tell you about a low story in my life.
What I told y'all, we don't gotta get 106, gang. We don't gotta get 106. Who's on the board? Y'all already know I caught a couple lummies in the round. And we gotta get to it, gang. Alright, cause this is an ice out. No outsideness, we inside, alright? And fuck all this shit, man. Let's get right to it, gang. It's an ice out, gang. Who's on the board? Fix your face.
I smell something, man. You smell something? I definitely smell something in my hair. I smell pussy.
And I think that Drake, his nose has been so clean in terms of anything associated with pedophilia.
Because I heard him first. I said, hold on. I said, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
When we look at Drake's relationship with Millie Bobby Brown, here she is with Drake on a yacht at the young age of 13.
Hold up.
And I don't think people really realize the volume of people who think this is real. Like, I've had my uncle ask me. He's not a hip-hop guy, but he knows that I do this, and he asked me, yo, is it true? Is Drake really a pedophile? Like,
still kiss your fans?
No, I stopped that. I think
there's a Button video circulating about, I think 2009 you were kissing your fans.
The glory days, man.
This photo was taken in 2017, shortly after his More Life album dropped, which had the track Teenage Fever.
Shout out to Bad man.
And coincidentally enough, the media was categorizing the More Life album as yacht rap. There's a lot of people that believe this. You can't have that.
That he has no problem with people having inquiries about him.
However, something I do feel fairly confident about is that if you really listen to the beat closely, Kendrick chooses to chop up the Al Green sample and loops it so that it sounds like he's saying, Boy Wonder. Now, you gotta remember, this track is in response to the Push-Ups record, where Drake sampled the drop from Who Kid.
You know?
Y'all gonna have me up here getting carried away again. I'm gonna get my ass in trouble. How old are you? Perfect.
Embarrassing.
shit. We forgot to do something.
I'm a headache to society. Real shit, Kylie Jenner as a side piece. I got 20 motherfucking colleagues. Nigga. How old are you?
Now, to put the cherry on top, where was this picture taken? At a marina. Think about it. Sunseeker has a yacht called the Predator. Drake's More Life album was being called Yacht Rap. It had a track called Teenage Fever. He's with a 13-year-old girl on a yacht, and in this picture, they're at a marina. This is not a coincidence at all.
Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
But if you countersue, now we get to legitimately ask and request your criminal record or even anything to prove that that was true.
You can't have people believing you're a fucking pedophile. That's crazy. An artist that size. Feel like Kendrick is trying to get inside Drake's head to cast doubt on who the mole could be in his camp. Drake commonly refers to himself as the boy, and in this case, I think Kendrick is asking Drake to think. Kendrick got the boy wondering, like, I wonder who's leaking all my info. I wonder who's the mole. Like, boy, I wonder who's doing.
I miss it a lot. This guy on the road with me.
Yeah.
All right, if you got a camera, just hit pause or just turn it off for a second, power it down just for 1 second while I just handle some business that I forgot.
Validation. I know all the words. Here we go. Take your guns out.
You're the only one that can do guns.
No,
You're a safe gun.
Did these jeans make you look fast? I'm sorry. I don't know this song, but this is supposed to be.
There's survival. Now you're trying to pull the same stunt again. You're full of it.
Off-white Sunseeker at the marina. Fuck a phantom, I like to buy yachts when I get the fever.
Hold up.
A Sunseeker at the marina is in reference to a company called Sunseeker, which is a builder of luxury yachts. But in the next line, things only get deeper. In the second line, Kendrick, from the perspective of Drake, claims that he's tired of buying Phantoms and now likes to buy yachts when he gets the fever. First and foremost, you gotta think about this. Kendrick does not rap about flaunting a lavish lifestyle. He doesn't own a yacht. He's not one for buying yachts. This is just so far outside of the subject matter in his music and what he represents, and that is because he is rapping as if he were Drake. I don't believe that this first chunk of the verse is from Kendrick's perspective at all. A Phantom is a model of car from Rolls-Royce that Drake not only owns multiple variations of, but he's mentioned the Phantom in at least 10 different tracks over the years, maybe even more.
Now I'm in the Rolls with illuminated angel. All my Rolls Royces got a different body facts. Bought a white ghost, now shit is getting spooky. Leg hanging out the Phantom.
However, Kendrick is painting it as if the Phantom is no longer scratching the itch for Drake. He needs to go bigger, which is exactly what he did when he rented the Ocean Coral yacht in 2022.
No one will say for sure how much Coral Ocean is worth, but I can tell you it's well north of $100 million.
When Drake rented this yacht, he was going all over the place. Like, he was traveling everywhere. Now, here's where things take a turn and get a lot darker. Following up on his previous line about yachts, he claims that he likes to buy yachts when he gets the fever, and the fever is another builder of luxury yachts. Now, this is where it goes left. The Sunseeker has another line of yachts called the Predator, and as we know, Drake has a song called Teenage Fever.
I always forget to do this shit.
Yeah, ask her age, nigga.
Me too.
You don't watch this thing.
Yo, y'all do me a favor, just if y'all got like the pause function or the stop record function on your camera, just.
You know, you never know how old fans are, and what they've been up to prior to the show. So I don't know if I don't kiss fans anymore, but it's still love.
Let me ask you a question. I want to know, I need you to answer for me because I've been debating all day.
I'm a headache to society. Real shit, Kylie Jenner as a side piece. I got 20 motherfucking Kylie. Nigga.
So for everyone that said that it was a fake person, that looks pretty real to me. Can you do this?
Oh, there we go.
Can you do this?
Oh, you flipped it. Thank you.
I need that as a clip, you guys. Right now, this person is loading. D, she's 18 from Tallahassee. Hi, D. Can you see the person that I'm doing with or no? Do you see two people or no?
Yes.
Do you know who that is?
Like Drake.
No, that's not Drake. It looks like him. He's not though.
No, I don't know who it is, but it looks like.
Why?
Drake.
Do you guys like Drake or something?
Not necessarily.
Wait,
Not necessarily.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I'm a headache to society. Real shit, Kylie Jenner as a side piece. I got 20
Canto de cabrón.
Kylie. Nigga. You can get the business. Let's go,
These girls is gonna skip like Christmas. I like a caramel skin. Oh, yeah, thick ass. And I swear I'm feeling all of y'all.
I'm scrolling down my call log and I'ma call all of y'all.
My brother Pecan, she Puerto Rican.
Like, you know, I'm just a circus act for you. I'm just here to like stare at people. Like
Yeah, that's actually him. He can't see you though. I don't know why he can't see people. Why? Do you want us to show some dick?
No, not really.
Why for that? Are you asking me or another person?
Them.
Oh,
I can see the other people.
I was just asking. I didn't know what the play was. Why do you get so freaky on here, Snow? Like, what? Why is that? Like, why do you?
I literally tell people I'm a guy. It's just funny trying to get people to get freaky, and then you tell them you're a guy, and they still don't feel away. They still want to do crazy shit.
I don't see the third person.
I promise you, there's third. Like right now, this person is loading. D, she's 18 from Tallahassee. Hi, D. Can you see the person that I'm doing with or no? Do you see two people or no?
Yes.
Do you know who that
looks
is?
Like Drake.
No, that's not Drake. It looks like him. He's not though.
No, I don't know who it is, but it looks like.
Why?
Drake.
Do you guys like Drake or something?
Not necessarily.
Wait,
Not necessarily. Why? Wow, they skipped.
Wow.
So pretty.
I feel like you and I can solidify this friendship and flash each other. What do you think?
He's streaming.
No, I wouldn't get you to flash. That's rude. Hey girl, you are so pretty. How old are you?
Thank you. I'm 18.
Oh, you're so pretty. Do you want to flash each other our boobs? Hey girl, you are so pretty. I love me a BBW. Let me get a kiss. How big? Like what size are you?
Embarrassing. Double D.
I've never seen that. Can I see it visually? You look thick as hell. Can I see that juicy ass jiggle?
No, but
Why? Can I see you doing jumping jacks but with your shirt off and no bra? You are so pretty. You guys friends?
yeah.
It looks really cute. Have you guys ever tried making out or compared boob sizes? You want to?
When someone actually does it.
Your boobs look big. Let me see. I jinxed you. I said you owe me a flash. So come on.
Okay, I guess. All right, you got me.
I just did not think she would do that.
But then does this.
This is my homegirl. She is very funny, and she's very crazy. So raid her stream.
All right,
God
chat.
bless her.
Thanks so much.
Love you.
Morgan, how old are you?
And thousands of times a day he's being called it. Now, you know what? Whether or not this case goes through and it's all proven and it's proven that he's not that, because he's not. If you're familiar with Kendrick's catalog, you'll know that he does shit like this a lot in his writing.
Wine cooler spill on my white t-shirt, the sightseer.
So again, Kendrick is rapping as if he were Drake. Not only does Kendrick hardly ever drink, but when he does drink, it's exclusively wine.
Yeah, I drink a little bit.
What's your preferred beverage?
Just wine. Like Jesus.
What about, have you ever?
Now, there is a huge difference in wine and wine coolers. Most men do not drink wine coolers. I'm talking about fruity drinks with soda and tons of sugar. Kendrick uses little keywords like this to let the listener know that this is not his life we're talking about. He's not that, right? There's still going to be people that's going to call him it. But at least you could say, look, man, like, my paperwork checked out. Kendrick's not drinking wine coolers, guys. Drake is the guy that loves wine coolers. That's pretty much all he drinks. And what's even more interesting is how wine coolers became his beverage of choice in the first place.
Were you drinking white wine spritzer?
I was. That's my drink of choice. It's basically my mother had a friend who I was always sort of like infatuated with. We used to go to her house and be poolside, and she used to like fill up a white wine spritzer, and she would like casually slide it and leave it there, and then she'd just show up with another one, and I always felt like she was trying to send me a message. So I've kept that a consistent theme. How we get it?
Of course she was trying to send. That's completely inappropriate. How old were you?
I don't know, like 15. But
so I've kept that a consistent theme.
And take a good guess at who else loves wine coolers. Teenage girls, right? And coincidentally enough, with respect to this line, a 17-year-old Madison Beer attended Drake's Memorial Day party in 2016, and she shared the following story.
I met him actually like 2 years ago at his Memorial Day party. The funniest thing about Drake is he drinks wine spritzers, like that's all he drinks. I was like, can we go to the bathroom in your room? I was like, I just really don't want to wait on this line. And he's like, yeah, of course. And this girl had like a vodka cranberry or something in her hand, and she tripped and fell and spilled all over Drake, like all over his like white sweatsuit.
That's cap. He can't be being called a pedophile every day. What else do you do? At this point in time, Madison had just turned 17 2 months prior, and this only acts as further proof that Drake seems to allow much younger girls at his parties. Madison claims that Drake loves wine coolers, and then states that someone spilt the drink all over his white outfit. How else do you clear your name? Kendrick seems to have been gathering this information about Drake for a very long time, and on this track, I feel like he's sending subtle reminders that most of us wouldn't catch.
Fun fact though, his house that he has a bathtub that is literally the size of this room. And it's gigantic and so dope. I was like sitting in it. I was like, can I just lay here and like chill?
I even found some footage of this exact Drake Memorial Day party where you can tell that the women in attendance, to me, don't really look like grown women. I mean, come on, guys. Like, I'm a fair man, but like, I'm not even assuming here. Like, these are clearly teenagers, right? And when he talks about wine coolers, he's talking about shit like this. Of being a pedophile. How? Like, I don't know how else you would really clear your name other than by going to court. The only way for him to do this is this way.
How old are you? 20. Bring the music back up. We good, baby. It's all good.
So y'all gonna have me getting carried away. How old are you, first of all? Okay, perfect. 21. Yes, we got one, baby. We got one. Congratulations to everybody on stage. First 21-year-old. It's been 17 every night. I've been getting in too much trouble for this shit.
Like I said, Drake lost me the minute he made claims stating that Kendrick's angles should have been taken away in a rap battle. That was it for me. Like, I cannot support that. I love this shit way too much. Look, this is not a, he switched on Drake thing or he's team Kendrick. Like, I don't know how many times I need to explain that my channel is
Don't get shy now.
It never has been. I've been on the team of hip-hop. That's not going to change.
Don't look away now.
Don't look away now. Don't get shy now. Alright? Everything that I say on this joint, everything that I drop on this joint, I mean that shit, alright? Fix your face. Make sure you hit that like button. Let's get it started, gang. Who's getting buried? Let's get it. Hey, shit like that. Hey. Bitch.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Nigga, I mean that shit. Nigga, I mean that shit.
I wanna see somebody get dropped, nigga. I
mean that shit.
Been that nigga mama block, nigga. I mean that shit.
Nigga, I mean that shit. To the top.
Nigga, I mean that shit. Been that nigga mama block,
shit like that. Shit like that.
I wanna see somebody get dropped, nigga. I mean that shit. You know
throw them dirties out here.
I'm from the Ville, so you know how I rock here. I'm from the north, and it's very
oppy out here.
Don't stop there. 2 clocks and you gon' get dropped. You know how I cop this.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's 4 shots there. That nigga Mac in that turn that pot there. 2 pots there. That's the plot there. You know we getting guap there.
I'm gunning. Hey.
I'm never with nothing.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
You know what it is.
I ain't playing with kids. Find an Addy where you live. the crib. But your ass was a sin. But your ass is a bitch. All my shots outside. Niggas know where we live. Shady day, 30s, now I'm there.
Get that nigga.
Hey. Get that. Let's get it, gang. We about to step into the field. Let's get it, gang. We the modern day 106. Who's on the board, gang? Hey, yo. Matthew, step up to the board. Hey, yo, step up to the board. We talking tonight. Drop the intro. Let's get it.
Shit like that.
Canto de cabrón.
Don't get shy now. Don't look away now.
Shit like that.
I was never cocky figure till I started stacking figures. How you make a cocky nigga give him all the traffic? Always humble, but I got a couple bad habits. Set the numbers adding zero to these mathematics. Get you talking different, walking like you gang banging.
This is Littington Duffel Bag saying, fix your face. Litty, get familiar, and let's get to it.
Let's get it, gang. We here now. Let's go. Fix your face. Hey.
Pass out, give me the liquor to pass out. Give me the cash, get to the bag. Look at my money, I'm that now. Look at my funding, I'm cashed out. Look at my armor, bang out. Got a few friends, hang out. Gang now, cross me, X'd out. Pull a few clips, shorty just dip, not for the simps. Look at the dunk, look at me cross, look at the floss, look at LeBron, she call me LeBron. I be the GOAT, running the coast, whatever I'm on. Running the east, wait till I'm west in the mall.
Wait till I'm running it all. You need me? Go make the call. I'm on the floors, winning the scores. Body of more, body of yours. She call me a more, avoiding the law. Whenever
I'm moving, I never support.
Hey. Put it in frame, flip to the lanes, vision too lucid, I'm going insane.
Drinking this fluid, forgetting my name.
Hey. Bang out, sober thoughts when I flank out, stack out, hit a few licks and I cash out. Look at these buckets. Hey, salute to the game, man, salute to the Ville, salute to the subscribe, do viewership, day one, all that. Thank you for locking in with your boy, Zay Litty Ortiz. And what's good to the Ville? How y'all been, gang? How y'all been? And we here now. And y'all already know, if you haven't already heard, I guess there's an ICEOUT coming. There's a storm coming, gang. Summer is over, alright? Drake had no number ones, and he's still not gonna get any number ones, you dig? Alright? The Lummies is outside. They're trying to, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to flip all the narratives. You dig? They're trying to flip all the narratives. They're moving the goalposts. They're doing all that. But we've been here since day one. Yo, Matthew, we been here since day one. This ain't nothing new to me, gang. I may only been on this shit, only doing this shit for a couple of years, gang, but I was raised in hip-hop. I saw this boy since he, you know what I'm saying, since he started. When he was Jimmy in the wheelchair, all right? And he got shot out of his own show because he wanted to be a rapper. Because he didn't want to let it go. It felt nice to him. He had one episode when he rolled up and he was like, yeah. And he lived this dream in the show and he wanted to become real life. And listen, he got it. He got the pass. He went to Cash Money. Lil Wayne gave him a chance. All right. Funk Master Flex gave him the drop. The boy's been tailored his whole career. The boy's been carried his whole career. All you Drake fans, all you stans that sit there and say, yo, Litty hating or all these people. Nobody hating on this boy. He not that important. But he's what's going on right now. He's what's going on right now. So yeah, he's gonna get this cook up. I don't need to listen to the music. Y'all think that I'm really gonna listen to the music? Bro, do you understand that when Tekashi 6ix9ine had jump off after jump off after jump off, y'all can't take that away from the boy. That little rainbow-headed kid sat there, had jump off after jump off after jump off. The moment that he booked it, the moment that I found out, like, yo, he already had suspect shit on him. And it didn't stick, right? It didn't stick. So cool, you slid by that. Like, you barely slid by that. You still had hits, right? But as soon as that boy got kidnapped, as soon as it became real for him, what happened? I could give 2 fucks about a Tekashi 6ix9ine at that point. When Drake sat there and went and faced off to Meek Mill, and Meek Mill, stupid ass, decided to sit there and get into a battle that he couldn't win because he wasn't built for it. I could never listen to Meek Mill again. Drake, you did that. You did that. You took away my ability to listen to the Dream Chaser. You took away all the stigmas that I saw and I was raised on and seen. Because, see, we all the same. We all from the same bracket. When it comes to this generation thing, we all from the same bracket. All of us is within years of each other. We are all men. So I knew Meek with the braids. I knew Meek Mill, you know what I'm saying, when he was the Dream Chaser for real. And it was already like, damn, man, you got to sign to Rick Ross. All right, man, we're going to let that slide because you dope like that, so cool. He was the kid on the dirt bikes. You took away all of that. And kudos to you. You took out a Philly nigga. Kudos to you. But then all that did was start the first crack. Meek, I will give Meek that. He sent off the punch when he sat there and revealed what we already knew. Anybody that was an artist, anybody that's been in the background, anybody that has ever dealt with anything industry, if you sat and had your actual thing, because yo, we have this thing, right? We have this thing. It's literally where you can market yourself. All right, you can market yourself to all these labels. All right, you get yourself a press kit and you send it off. So you hear stories and all this shit. When you're dealing with the shit behind the scenes, you hear all these stories, bro. So you hear the shit about Drake having writers. You hear the shit like, yo, he don't really write his shit. What you mean he don't write his shit? You in the studio finding this shit out. Like, what you mean you don't write his shit? Because anybody that's been in the studio knows, like, bro, there's a difference between tossing out a line and a bar. You know what I'm saying? There's been artists, I've been there before, you know what I'm saying? You hearing a record and you don't got them first 2 opening bars, and then one of your men sit there and throws you the first opening lines. And then you take off from there. I've been in that situation. I know countless artists have been in that situation. There's a difference though between writing your own shit and writing your own story. That's my problem with Joyner. He don't write his own story. He's told everybody else's story like it's epic. But it's because he's afraid of his own story. Drake, what story that he's got? All the pictures that he got online as a kid is him as a cool Jewish kid hanging out with the white kids. And y'all trying to flip that as, we got a couple black kids in the picture and y'all trying to flip that like he from the 6th. Like, yeah, he was hustling out there with the Coca-Cola kid. Bro, no. No, we got video footage of Drake sitting there dancing in the bar mitzvahs. I ain't never seen I ain't never seen none of my homies sit there and be in no bar mitzvah unless we got invited to one. And when's the last time you ever seen somebody of my shade or darker than me and I'm light? When you ever seen anybody get invited to a damn bar mitzvah, gang? You're afraid of your own story, and that's cool. That's cool. You actually made what they wanted to do with Milli Vanilli back then. You did it. You did it because you followed the Elvis formula. I'm so tired of y'all people acting like this dude was Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson was out here like, yo, y'all could, like Michael Jackson, all the guys from those times, bro, the Temptations, all these dudes, they were sitting there and they had girls literally, bro, girls falling, sliding, slipping and sliding down that shit, bro. They and all they would have to do is walk, sit there, stand. They be standing there with the mic. They're just sitting there like that. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, 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 and then you just sit there, dum, 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 and all the girls are like, ah, ah, and then you go, dum, and you just stand there. The guys just stand there. They're like, and you hear the crowd. Ah. Then you step down from the stage. You walk up to the girl. And you're like this, right? And then the girl's sitting there, and you just step in front of her. You just step in front of her, right? The chair's right here. You just step in front of her. You're like this, and she on the chair. She like, and then she just slipping and sliding. When the fuck have you ever seen Drake do that? This guy's over here trying to perform for 17-year-olds. Michael Jackson had people passing out in the crowd. You ain't never seen that shit now, unless it's only time you've seen people passing out is like a Travis Scott concert, because there's too many bodies in a closed-up space. Instead of getting the big space, y'all got the little tiny space to make it look like y'all had that shit packed the fuck up, and niggas is dying out, literally. Drake, you had your run. You had your run. But every run, you know, every dog has his day. Every dog has his day. And your day has come, Old Yeller. Y'all want to watch old movies? Y'all want to watch old Pinocchios and try to make references and clicks and clacks and all? Man, fuck all that. Why don't you go watch Old Yeller and see how that movie ends, Drake? Because that's really more cadence to what's going on here and what we're watching.
No, Mama. There's no hope for him now, Travis. He's suffering. You know we've got to do it. I know, Mama. He was my dog. I'll do it.
Matthew, boy, the very fact that I can sit here and pull up receipts, all right, while you're sitting there with Akademiks, and I got 2 clips pulled up, of both of you goofies sitting there talking like, I could understand if y'all had a dialogue where you call it down the middle and just call it what it is. That was your moment. Matthew, that was your moment to sit there and call it down the middle. And you sat there like a fan. You sat there like a fan, my boy. Why can I pull up receipts of you sitting there breaking down this whole Kendrick and Drake beef, and you sitting there on action talking about, oh, I wish in hindsight I should have covered both sides. You're a Drake fan, but you called out Drake on your shit. You a Drake fan. You saying all these things about allegations, but all you could pull up is a Reddit post. You can't pull up nothing in a couple clippings that you sit there and screenshotted from the internet. There is no police reports. There's no nothing. Where's the receipts? Where's the black eyes? Where's Shorty sitting there? Where's the history? Tell me where's the history of Kendrick doing this? You broke down you did a whole breakdown about Kendrick and Drake wine and wine coolers, but you can't do a whole breakdown on how it don't make no sense as to that's the only thing. That's the only thing that you could pull. Now you want to flip it and say he has some whole thing with the labels and all that. It's not, it doesn't work like that. Y'all making it. I just saw an interview from, I think it was Ghost right now. I think I just saw an interview. I think it was Ghost. That sat there and said, even Ghost said it. I be rapping sometimes and fans be trying to take the lyrics and could do this connection and do all this shit. Like, bro, sometimes we come and shit where we just making double entendres. We just making a bar. Sometimes the bar is just a bar. Y'all trying to read too much in between the lines, but the lines is already there. Yo, Euphoria. When he dropped Euphoria, you know why the reason why it flipped the whole battle? Drake had the battle until then. We said it here in the Ville. I covered this shit from the jump. I might have to go into the archives, into the vault, and pull that footage. We called it. The moment Euphoria dropped, just the title alone, I already knew what it was. Kendrick took the battle. I already saw what he was going to do. I called it. I literally sat here and laid out the whole formula. I said, yo, he's going to be calculated with this. He's going to give you drop after drop, and he's going to sit there and watch what Drake do. Because that's how I would do it. Because Drake, at the end of the day, is just a goofy with a team. That's all he is. He's a good kid. But his city was never madness. He took on the 6 as an adult when he needed a new lane. After he sat there and went and chilled with the mob tie niggas. But that nigga's getting older. And they're not as respected anymore as they used to be. You think any of these guys that sitting there and flexing on you are scared of any of that shit? They don't have the same pull. You're not gonna have Kendrick standing there like Kanye respectfully. You're not gonna have them there sitting there reading like a paper like it's a fucking hostage. You're not gonna have that. You're not gonna do that with Kendrick because he's really from that. Remember, Kanye was still a backpack kid. We all in the same brackets. Y'all can't fool. Y'all can fool the kids that were born in the 2000s. You can fool them because they don't know no better. Y'all trying to rewrite history for the kids that don't know no better. But I'm here to make sure y'all know better. I'm here to make sure y'all know better. Matthew, why can I pull up receipts? Are you breaking this shit down? But you're telling Act that you didn't break this shit down. Why are you sitting there highlighting footage from this motherfucker's Memorial Day party? Where he clearly got girls underage. Listen, why are you not talking about the fact that the age of consent in Canada? Why are you not talking about the fact that it's a thing over there? That y'all do that. Y'all do that. Y'all want to hide it under liberal because you're trying to normalize that shit. The human brain doesn't fully develop into your mid-20s. So for you to sit there and tell me that as a 30-year-old man, you're going to sit there and talk to a 17-year-old girl, what the fuck do you and a 17-year-old got in common? I coach teenagers. You tell me, because I really don't know. Because when I sit there and I'm coaching these kids, I look at them as kids. Even with them, with the maturity, even with them being able to have adult conversations, even with all of that, me in my age at this time, I can see and I can clarify that is in a different time zone than me. My kid is always asking me like how I could connect, why I could connect to that generation so easily. So I didn't forget where I came from. I didn't forget. Doesn't mean that I'm stuck there. We had lingos growing up. Y'all have lingos. Y'all just in the time right now. We had different things. We were outside doing these type of things. And guess what? Now we got technology. So y'all just dealing with different things. When we had fire alarms and y'all have shooter drills. It's just the times. Well, it's just the times. But y'all forget or y'all stay stuck there. Y'all get into this adolescent where y'all don't want to leave. Y'all don't want to leave. You were 25 doing stupid shit. You were 25 doing weirdo shit. And the thing is that you had a whole industry behind you. You had a whole industry behind you. And not with the rappers, not with them. You had the industry, the labels, because you are the whore. You are the whore of the industry for the last 15 years. And let's just call it a bean. Let's just keep it what it is. Pandemic fucked up all of y'all. It fucked up all of y'all. Even Drake went into submission. Even Drake went into submission because he couldn't whore himself no more doing the tours because that's all he's been doing since he started is whore himself for the tours. When do you think is the last time Drake paid for anything? Like literally paid for something. You know why? Because Lucy and Grange had it. The labels had it. So all these things that you guys are trying to talk about, it's all these deals. This deal was coming up. My nigga, yeah, they pumped up for over 400 mil into this boy, if not more. You're not even talking about year over year, how rates change and all of that. All of that. You got to pay that back. What money is owed to Drake? What money is owed to Drake when the Spotify numbers is botted across the board? You can't just run that option on Kendrick. You can't just run that option on TDE. You got to run that option across the board because your boy Tekashi let it go. Snitched on the industry just the way he snitched on his fucking homies. You let me know. Am I wrong? Gang, am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong on this. Because I lived it. I seen it happen in real time. I seen it happen in real time. I heard the stories of Drake in real time. When Lil Wayne went to jail, Drake was sitting there fucking his girl in real time. To apologize, the nigga went and got a tattoo of the nigga on him. The fuck is we what the fuck is we doing? But because Lil Wayne, we let it slide. Look at Lil Wayne now. Look at Lil Wayne now. Can't even get a Super Bowl spot. Literally, like, legend, but look what happened. Why you think that is? That's your daddy. You fucked over your own peoples. So I'm not sit here and think that you can't do all this other shit. What about the artists like McCannon and The Weeknd, Abel? Like, what about Party Next Door? Party Next Door is just your bitch, and he don't even realize that he's been used so much. And the moment that he leave, he'll do so much more for his own career if it's not too late. But you've drained all your artists. You are the new Diddy. We all know I didn't live it. With Diddy, I grew up seeing it. And we saw it. It was right on TV with the band. We saw it. We heard about it. We saw it with the band. He literally just steals people's souls. And now we know why. He really be stealing people's souls. He really be stealing people's souls. No Diddy. Drake, you the new Diddy. Ironic, right? The guy that slapped you over 100 bands. I think I'm right. You the new Diddy. See, but you think you can get away with it because you from Canada. But you trying to do American business. You trying to pop off in America. You popped off in America. So guess what we don't do in America, gang? We don't fuck with that 30-year-old, 17-year-old shit. We don't sit there and do 20-year-old age gaps, my nigga. Anytime we see a 20-year-old with an old-ass dude, look at all these white guys. Just because they white, don't make them any less weird, all right? Don't make them any less weird. Steve Allen married his daughter. I think it was Steve Allen married his daughter. Don't make him any less weird. All right? All these guys doing all this weird. Elvis Presley, same shit. Yo, you are the Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley dated a teenager. You are Elvis Presley. You literally have a song called Teenage Fever, bro. You literally sit there like, you literally have tried to be a teenager. You have not grown up. You are dressed up in bell-bottoms, gang, at almost 40 years old. You are in Janko jeans. Janko jeans. And 2020, yo, that's for the kids. All right? We recycle in the 90s. That's for the kids. That's for the kids. We can still dress, gang. Do you understand? We can still dress. There's fashion for us. Do you understand that? Or we make the fashion. How about you make the fashion? But your fashion, you either trying to be Kanye or you trying to be a kid. Which one is it? Which one is it? You trying to be Kanye or you trying to be a kid? Yo, you losing everything. You're losing everything. Matthew, where's the breakdown on that? Where is the sleepless nights on that? Where are the breakdowns? Or did you private them all? Act, we don't take you no more serious. Act, you know why there's so many new streamers and content creators coming up? You know why there's so many people looking for other voices? You know why? Listen, you don't think I noticed, bro, that your numbers are slowly declining? It's a slow decline. But Act, your voice is getting less and less louder. Do you understand that, Act? I'm not gonna take away you top brass, bro. You are top of the top. You understand that? If we shooting to kill, we gotta shoot at the top of the mountain. And I see you, gang. You in sniper sight. I see you. We're not taking away your position there. Not yet. But But if you don't think that we don't see your slow declines because of this whole Drake thing, it's going to be an overall effect across the board. You think that the ice out happens with him. And for those people that seem to be confused as to what this ice out shit is, it's not his antics. We are icing out the music. Like I said, it wasn't that hard. When we saw Drake do the shit to Meek, wasn't that hard to stop listening to Meek. Wasn't that hard to stop listening to Tekashi. It's getting harder to listen to you, though. That's why, What Did I Miss? They didn't hit number 1. It's getting harder to listen to you when your second record didn't even break top 5. And you brought Central C out. No number 1s for you, Drake. You're done. You need to realize that you've been babied by the labels. Lucian Grange has been your daddy this whole time. And we've seen it. Kanye said it. You shut out Kanye. You were sitting there texting Kanye's shorty. And we all know Kim K is a hoe. But still, you that dirty nigga. You the dirty nigga that be in the studio or hanging around the friends and you eyeing our girls, my nigga. You the nigga that we literally gotta watch our girls around us. Like, because you gonna try to, and we all got solid girls. So we gonna have to beat your ass because they're gonna come and tell us, yo, this dude is weird. This dude is fucking weird. So that's why you go after the little ones. You go after the little ones because the minds ain't fully developed. You go after the little ones and it's not a legend. Bro, the receipts are right there. You got a whole picture you holding, a 16-year-old girl, bro. She not your cousin. She not your, like, relative. She ain't nothing, bro. You holding her like she your shorty. Shorty. Like, you holding her, gang. Fuck out of here, bro. Like, what is we doing? What is we doing? So, Act, you and Matthew were sitting here talking about the UMG lawsuit, right?
Here is the money for the buy-in.
UMG lawsuit.
No.
That's the thing, bro. Like, I think if they're looking for Kojo or Josh Kaplan, like, I think they believe that those guys source the bots or the botting guys. Like, that's where they're trying to get it from, right? So that's what that part is. Yeah, the shit's crazy, bro. I feel like my theory is, I think
what is your theory,
Drake's
Matthew?
contract was ending or coming to an end with Republic.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like they were too incentivized to keep him all that happy, like bring his stock down a bit. And then on the other side, you had John Janik, who has been really trying to beat these.
But you're only making these connections now because of what's being presented in court. You're only making these connections now. Listen, do you think, and I said it, do you honestly think these dudes are sitting there literally trying to figure out beef? No, that's our job. As the artist, that's our job. This shit has been going on forever and a day. They've been taking shots at each other. The only difference here is it's been quiet. And J. Cole and Drake sat there and came out with first-person shooter. I know y'all want to keep sitting there talking about Family Matters and Euphoria and all. Y'all want to try to start the timeline at a certain point and start it at first-person shooter. Stop it. Stop it. Everything, go listen to first-person shooter. I'm telling you, gang. I will, like, what? Oh, my God, bro. Every bar in there is him taking shots. Kendrick was the only one not even on the track. He wasn't even on the record. Drake was sitting there calling himself a GOAT. Sitting there calling himself a GOAT. He wanted the smoke. So then, like, that happened. And that was the response. Kendrick been out of his deal. He been out of his deal. And when you're sitting there, you're trying to secure your branding and all of that. Yeah, the quickest way you sit there, okay, I'm going to start getting a couple records under my belt. You still got to make money in this shit. You still got to drop records. If I don't drop a video, right, for 2-3 weeks, right, and I drop a video after thing, if my shit not popping like that, my shit's back out of the algorithm. They took jabs. Kendrick sat there and said, nah, let's just talk names. Fuck the top 3. It's Big Me. Like, it's me. Fuck all that shit y'all were talking about on the record, talking about Spider-Man. When it's Spider-Man, it's you and J. Cole looking at each other, or you and Drake looking at each other, J. Cole. And J. Cole want to come out with a diss record. Well, we forgot about that. We forgot about the whole diss record that J. Cole came out with. And then the next night he wanted to fucking, oh, I slept on it, had a nightmare. Because he saw what was coming, bro. He knew what was coming. You're going against Kung Fu Kenny. Literally the dude, like, he's from this. He's cut from this cloth. You're dealing with somebody that's cut from that cloth. And not taking anything from J. Cole, but J. Cole's cloth is a little slightly more different. He like in the middle. Remember, he come from the college. He's a college kid. So he's right there in the middle. Drake is a whole bitch. He a whole bitch. He a Disney kid. He a Nickelodeon kid. He a child actor. That's what I compare him to. I don't compare him to no kid that has some crazy upbringing, bro. Your mother was Jewish, gang. Like, you lived with your mother. You didn't live with your pops. You may have visited your pops a couple summers. Your pops is still out here trying to live his musical dreams. He don't give no two fucks about you. Your mom's was there. So your mom's family, we all know, bro. Like, let's keep it up beam, bro. Like, we all know, man. When's the last time you heard about a struggling Jewish family? Like, some real shit. When's the last time you saw a bar mitzvah with like 2 motherfuckers? When? Hey, when? Never. In the history of never.
Guys for years, and Kendrick's one of his artists, always been one of his artists, and I think he just said, fuck it, we're going at this thing full force. We're really gonna put a dent in Drake this time.
Now,
that don't make no sense, bro.
Counterpoint.
It is not that deep. It is not that deep. And I see y'all are Drake fans. These are 2 Lummies, 2 Drake stans sitting here trying to make sense of it all. I could understand if this was a dialogue back and forth and then you guys are calling it right down the middle. But your bias is there the entire time. Because y'all apply everything to Kendrick and don't apply it to Drake. Y'all apply everything to Kendrick, but don't apply it to Drake. Y'all downplay the shit around Drake. When there's receipts around that, I just showed y'all. The beginning of the show, I showed y'all. Like, how many more receipts? How many? Do we got to start looking up threads of all this guy's weirdo behavior? I told you, I'm going to keep breaking this boy down till he out of here. He iced out. For real, for real. I don't need to listen to the music. I'm going to ice this motherfucker out in content. I'm going to break this boy's character down. There's going to be a point where Drake is going to have to hear about Litty. Matthew, you wonder why you sit there and you clown in this culture. You wonder why you sit there. You think because you sit there and now talk against the culture that you still not clowned here, bro? When it comes to hip-hop, you still clowned here. You got your fan base, and that's cool, Brody. But the thing that I'm trying to pull out of you is the truth. Because apparently you were doing the breakdown. That's what got you put on, right? But once a scammer, always a scammer, right? Once a scam-ass nigga, you still stay a scammer. Yo, you still got that in you. You still got that bitch nigga in you. You not calling it down the middle. You not doing your whole name is What's the Dirt. But you privating all the dirt on Drake, and you not even doing none of the. You popping off allegations. Yo, we got footage. You popping off allegations. Yo, we got footage. We got footage of this boy. But I digress.
And that's what I'm saying.
But I digress.
This is why I hate the era we're in when it comes to discussing this. Because if we're going to have legitimate, intelligent discussions, we can't do it from a place of stand-up. I don't give 2 fucks about Kendrick, but I do care about music. So oftentimes when I'm arguing, I might...
What kind of backhanded shit was that, bro? What kind of backhanded statement was that? Say that again, because that didn't make no sense to me. Am I high?
I do care about do it from a place legitimate, when it comes to discussing this. Because if we're going to have legitimate, intelligent discussions, we can't do it from a place of standum.
But your whole stance has been literally, you've been standing with Drake. You've been standing with Drake. Yeah, you give no fucks about Kendrick. We seen that. You've been calling out K-Boss, but all I see on my all I see all over my Twitter feed is literally Drake fans covering up for Drake. Kendrick has been touring. Search up Kendrick right now. That's all you see is his tour videos. He don't give a fuck. Even Matthew last night, Mr. Members Only. Yeah, well, you think I didn't catch it live? Yeah, even last night, you even said it. You said Kendrick, like, he's the only artist still that has the mystique to him. He's the only artist still that don't say. So how are you sitting out here in one breath saying that, like this goofy ass nigga, and then you sit there, you say in another breath, yo, he got allegations against him and Whitney, and I think it's true. What? What? Don't mind you're unmuted. What? Salute to Toma. I don't know if he. Yeah, there you go.
I don't give two fucks about Kendrick, but I do care about music. So oftentimes when I'm arguing, I might make a point that might be on his side, but it's not because of that. It's that I can't lead these type of discussions with the fact that I'm a Drake fan. For example, right?
Lies.
If we're talking
lies.
Lies. The entire battle and.
Nah, let me see what you got. Let me let you go. I'm gonna let you go.
Happen.
Let me see.
He has a reasonable conversation or a reasonable discussion to have, like, hey, listen, I feel like you guys did some stuff to like devalue me. But then there is the other side as well, right? Which is, hey, we are just music publishers. And this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why fans are so heavily invested in this, because it's not going to tell us anything. Like, this is like waiting for the Epstein files. And after it, we're like, where's the list? Where's the list, y'all?
You're talking about everybody so invested in this? Bro, you can't in one sentence say this is going to change shit. We're not invested in. We're talking about it because Drake is doing a bitch move. Do you understand the hope? This has nothing to do. This is nothing to do with the fucking beef at all. This is just Drake losing. He's being petty as hell. This is just him being a bitch. That's all it is. Hey, it's that easy to say it. Yo, Drake, you're being a bitch. You're being a bitch. How hard is that to say? Look. I'm gonna say it. Look how easy it is. Hey, Drake, you're a bitch. You're a bitch for doing this shit. You lost. You should have taken the L, finished your tour, got away for a little bit, then come back. And then you could have talked about it. Then you could have do all that, what I missed shit, and it would have hit a little bit harder. Maybe it would have still have hit, but it would have hit a little bit harder. Maybe it would have hit number one. Maybe if you went away. But you a bitch. So you would have known. You're just going to go away because you a bitch. You see how easy that is? You see how easy that is? Matthew, do you see how easy that is? Yo, Drake, you are a bitch, eh? That's how you say it, right? That's how you say it. Hey, Drake, what are you about? All right. Oh, I know what you about. You about being a bitch. He's a bitch. And we're going to dance, bro. Listen, when this album come out and the first week come out, the numbers come out, and we see how much of a dud this shit is. Listen, when we say... And even if it's not, I'm just gonna dance on. Yo, we are breaking down your character so badly, bro. You practically alley-oop me up this content, bro. Do you understand that? Like, I wish I could go on to, I want to talk about Dave Blunt's fat ass sitting there talking about, what I'm saying, how Kendrick hasn't done nothing for the culture. Hey, yo, Dave, shut the fuck up and lose some weight, bro. Shut the fuck up and lose some weight. Nobody wants to hear. You helped Kanye. You chased Kanye for me, bro. You sat there and helped Kanye write a song about him fucking his cousin. His gang. Fuck you, Dave. We don't talk about you, but I would love to do the Dave Blunt's content. I would love to sit here and cook all these fucking goofies like Fat Joe constantly capping. I would love to do that. But Drake just keep alley-ooping me this fucking content. Drake just keep being a goofy. The nigga was just caught. In family court, gang. Like, the boy was just caught in family court. Do you understand that?
Today is April
He
2nd,
was just
2025.
caught in
David
family
Lewis Wall
court.
here, in and out. That's what I'm calling this series, I guess, of my court art experience. Anyways, today I did the Drake trial again. He showed up, family court again. Here's his bodyguard in the hall. Still won't let me in the room. That's one of the reporters.
Who's this? 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 Hey, yo, I better see some sleepless nights, Matthew. Hey, yo, I better see a whole breakdown. Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Are you hiding another kid in this world? Are you hiding? It seems like everything that Kendrick's saying is facts. Facts. Bop, 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 bop. Bumping up. Do my stuff. Bing, bop, boom, bop, boom, 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 bop, bop.
The type I'm on you wouldn't understand. The type of skits I'm on you wouldn't understand. Big dog business, I would not hold your hand.
Yo, who is it, shorty? Yo, Drake. Yo, Aubrey. Who is this? Who is this?
Girlfriend. She was sitting in the hall. And a police officer didn't quite get in.
You can't hide.
But anyway,
you can't hide. You can't hide. We're living in a new age. We're living in a new age. Everybody got a camera. You got a camera. He got a camera. Gary got a camera. And guess what he caught on camera? Drake being in family court. And what happens in family court, Matthew? You probably wouldn't know. Hey, Drake, Act, what happens in family court? Oh, you probably wouldn't know. You know how to go to court over females, but you wouldn't know. Let me let you know what happens in family court. Either you're getting a divorce or you're dealing with some child stuff. All right? You're dealing with some paternities involved. Or you're maybe dealing with some child support. And they don't want to let nobody in the courtroom.
You think I'm performing for free?
You think I'm performing for free? You think I'm performing for free?
Say it!
You think I'm performing for free? You think I'm performing for free? Nigga, this is one time the outsideness got you in troubleness. It got you revealed. Bro, we are watching you fall. We are watching Drake fall and Act. Yo, Act, there's nothing you can do about it. Yo, Matthew, there's nothing you can say. There's no amount of breakdowns that you could do. There's no amount of shit that you want to talk about Pinocchio. Drake is Pinocchio. Do you understand that? It's a double entendre on himself. He just don't know because he don't know what projection looks like. The nigga's constantly projecting. He's constantly projecting. Alright? He's constantly projecting. But let's see. Hey, yo, we heard Act. We heard Act talk. I don't want to hear no more about Act. Act. You gonna continue doing what you do. We understand what you do. The respect I have for you is just in that. I wish that there will be a day, and I know there will. There will be a day where me and you will sit there and we will have to dialogue each other, my nigga. And guess what? I will sit there and call you out on all your bullshit. I don't need to fan out because I understand what you have presented to this game. I understand what you've done to this game, but I also understand that you are full of shit. You're full of shit, and there's a lot of shit that you don't know about. And there hasn't been loud enough voices, and there hasn't been that many, but hey, we here now. We're here now, but hey, that's enough about you. Yo, Matthew, let's cook you. Let's cook you, gang. What do you got to say, all right? What do you got to say about Kendrick?
Like, you know.
What do you got to say about
this? It's
this?
like, what type of win you would call it? It's like, yeah, at least we knew it wasn't real. Like, okay.
Yeah. The only thing, bro, like, I don't think anything could really change the perception for like bots are not going to do it because people know that bots are being used anyways. I think when it comes to the allegations and shit like that, like what Drake levied in his...
Yo, Matthew, you're capable of being intelligent. You're capable of knowing things. Man, salute to you, man. You're capable of knowing a little bit. But it's not enough. it's not enough, but I'm gonna let you continue.
his tracks, like Family Matters.
I'm gonna
If
let
some
you
of
continue
that
'cause
shit was
you know
proven,
why I'm gonna let you continue? Because I know you're gonna say some dumb shit. I already know. I see it coming from a mile away. I see it. I'm like, yo, it's right there. You're gonna start off smart, and then you're gonna sound dumb as fuck. Let's see.
I think that would be pretty
Let's see if you can prove
devastating
me
for
wrong.
Kendrick, or at least his reputation.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure how that would happen though through the lawsuit.
Give me an example. What do you mean?
Well, you know, Drake said the allegations about Whitney and the allegations with the kid, and now we're seeing this in the lawsuit. So people are starting to think that it could come out that way, but I don't know how UMG would really have details about that.
Now, I do think that Drake is playing chicken with that. I think Drake is daring them to counter something. And
so Matthew,
here's the thing.
On your, you've been on a campaign. Yo, Matthew, see this? See, this is the goofy shit I'm talking about. Matthew, you've been on a campaign on Twitter, literally promoting these allegations, Brody. But then you want to sit here and say that you don't know how UMG gonna. But you've been doing breakdowns. You're doing whole breakdowns, Brody. You can't do whole breakdowns and then sit here on Act Show and backstep. Stand on your shit. You know why people respect us over here? Because we stand on ours. It could be unpopular. Yo, we gonna stand on it. And if you could prove me wrong, hey, I'm grown enough to hold myself accountable and say, yo, you know what? You got that. You got that. But most of the time, because all y'all motherfuckers be on some goofy shit, I don't want to be right all the time, bro. I don't. I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong. I wanted Drake to go away. Not because to go away, my nigga, like, yo, you have the capabilities of still making dope music. But that shit has gone because you shot at the wrong guy. You shot at the wrong guy. You should have never shot at Ken. You should have just let it be. This is what happens when somebody gets too big for themselves. And they're not cut from that cloth. It's like a good kid, right? It's like a good kid coming on the block. And he sold a few bags, right? And everybody gave him the pass. And for years, he been selling the bags. And everybody know that his work is good. You know what I'm saying? They know, like, oh, you know, he getting it from this dude. He getting it from this dude. And you know where he getting it from. But you know what? I'm going to get it from him because, you know what? At least, you know what I'm saying? Like, he show up on time. Like, I'll give him that. Yeah, show up on time. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's smoke. It's good. Sometimes it don't hit. But, you know, it's good for the most times. Summers was crazy, bro. Man, you were loading up the summers. This kid was loading up the summers with fucking packs, bro. So, hell yeah. But then the kid wanted to start, like, running the block. And then talking heavy like he from the block. And we're like, wait a minute. You been paying taxes this whole time. Since when the fuck do you become the mayor? Since when the fuck do you become the general? That shit don't happen over here, my boy. That's not how that shit works. And guess what? If you want to take this shit, if you want to take my crown, you want to take my hat from me, you're going to have to take it from me. And do you guys honestly think that Drake is able to take anything from anybody outside of stealing weak bitches? All right? Outside of fucking stealing little girls and putting them on yachts like Millie Bobby Brown? All right? Outside of that, what weight have we really pressed? You know, what Drake, what has we really seen, Drake? Don't get shot now. Don't look away now. That's all we see. From the cars, that's all we see, bro. From behind bodyguards, that's all we ever hear. We don't ever see Drake in no business. He got asked to put in a fight. You could have went and fought Kendrick. They would have put M's behind that. You want to do all this streamer life? You want to live your streamer life now? All right, live your streamer life. Go box. Show everybody what you can do. Show them your stance. Drake. Show them your stance, Drake. This is your stance, Drake. Do you fight like this? I saw your fighting. Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. You'd get folded, my nigga. You'd run up and say, bah, nigga, right there on the floor, my nigga. I see, nigga. Then that's the air leaving your fucking lungs, gang. That's the air leaving your lungs. That's what a real fight look like, my nigga. Then kick booty right across the face, my nigga. Like dead ass, bro. You don't know what that shit is. Drake's been fucking peppered his whole life. Pampered, nigga. Like a baby, my nigga. This nigga's toiletries, bro. Toiletries his whole life, my nigga. hotel visits.
Believe that something happened in that
Fuck out
Vegas
of here.
situation.
DK
I
fucking
do.
gangster
And
mob.
I
Get the
think
fuck
that
out of
Drake,
here. All this bullshit y'all niggas is talking.
his nose has been so clean in terms of anything associated with pedophilia.
We clearly have not seen that. We clearly have not seen that. Where has, yeah, in the courts. In the courts. Because, yo, Act, why? Fucking creep. Why the fuck, yo, Act, what? I didn't expect to see this fucking goofy ass nigga on the fucking board, nigga. Yo, Act, let me ask you a question, right? You want to sit here and play like there's no NDAs that exist in the industry. You want to sit here and play like these motherfuckers have been throwing parties and doing all this weirdo shit until it comes out in court, right? So when Diddy finally got caught and all this shit, yeah, now you want to let all this shit out the bag. Now you want to let everybody know your industry ties and all this shit. But in all reality, you know these parties. You know that they do NDAs. You know about the parties where they sit there and they make you put your phones in the fucking bowls. You know about the parties where they make you put your keys in the fucking shit. You know these shits. If I know it and you don't know me, how the fuck do you not know? Let me say that again. If you don't know me and I know about these things, how the fuck do you not know, Act? But you so connected. You're the industry standard, right? You're the industry standard, right? All these motherfuckers is weird. That's why you have two sects of rappers. You have one sect of rappers that are willing to go suck dick into the industry, and you have another set of rappers that have to sit there and work 10 times harder to break through the industry and make it undeniable. Alright? Y'all, the dick suckers. Us, undeniable. Y'all, the dick suckers. Us, undeniable. You see the difference? Do you see the difference? I hope you do. I hope you do, because we're not going nowhere, because we stand on shit over here. We can sit here and we don't have to sit here and baby the bullshit. If Kendrick was on bullshit and he was sitting there responding with fucking whack ass, bro, we would call it. If GNX was whack, we would call it. It would be whack. I went to the tour, I went to the show, Act, you went to the show. If the show was whack, we would have said it was whack. That shit wasn't jumping. That shit was ass, bro. Iced out. Iced that out. Iced that out, man. Iced that out, man. No, we gotta ice Drake out. Drake is out here performing his greatest hits. But he the boy. Shouldn't he be performing his ones now? The Weeknd out here with Playboy Cardi. Seen that? Fire. Fire. New music. Pepper in a couple hits here and there. New music. Drake, why you sit here performing all your greatest hits? You know why? Because exactly what I said. You are a throwback. Nobody bumps your new shit. We bump the old shit, the old Drake. Like, oh, Kanye, we bump the old Drake. And even now, we can't even listen to it the same. This shit gonna die out in the next 5 years in the clubs. Because there's so much new music pumping out. So much dope music popping out. 2 summers have passed. Sorry, LeBron, I gotta take the shot at you. You're no longer in the finals. We've seen you get knocked out of the first round for 2 summers now. Ain't that ironic? Ain't that ironic? And hopefully now that LeBron has, stepped away from your fucking goofy ass, maybe, you know what I'm saying, maybe he can admit it,
That
I highly doubt it.
He has no problem with people having inquiries about him.
LeBron, use
but
that for motivation.
if you countersue, now we get to legitimately ask and request your criminal record or even anything to prove that was true. So I think that's why Kendrick has not done.
Don't flip words, Ack. Don't flip words. The criminal part was towards Drake because we know he's not a criminal. The allegations part was headed towards Kendrick because there's allegations where you could just Google. That's what they're trying to do. And the label's never going to know. Hey, yo, Matthew, you were right. The label's never going to know what that type of shit. They don't get into these personal lives, bro. Unless that shit hit the newspaper and it's going to affect their bottom line. It's going to affect their stock in the long run. They don't give a fuck what you're doing out here in the streets. Or else we wouldn't have had King Von. We wouldn't have fucking Tekashi. We wouldn't have had all these people doing the shit that they be doing, being backed by labels year over year, time over time. We wouldn't have the DJ Vlads that sit here and exploit these motherfuckers. We wouldn't have all those things in effect or in line if none of this shit was fucking tailored. Everything has, you know what I'm saying, a hand in something. Everything has a hand in something. So for y'all to sit here and play like these guys, no, they don't give a two fucks about that. Make me my money. The moment you affect the money, then you out the door. Simple as that. Simple as that, bro. Simple as that.
Anything, even though I think maybe also Kendrick is taking.
Same way, let me make this point while I have it in my head. Same way that y'all can sit there and say, yo, how can UMG back this guy with the allegations, you know what I'm saying, of him hitting Whitney? Well, how the fuck can he sit there with the same allegations of pedophilia, right? It works both ways. It works both ways. So let's stop the bullshit, bro. Let's stop the bullshit.
Stance.
Matthew, what else you got to say? Because you didn't say much, bro. You didn't say much.
You said
it like a fan, bro. You said that like a fan. This is your moment.
Even if Drake didn't have all the details at the point, it better not be true that you had a domestic situation. It better not be. Because now you're going to have to substantiate that, right? So you're going to have to say, well, based on these times or whatever, there was no police involvement, never happened. And here are all, we have to be open enough to give all this information. And I don't think Kendrick want to go down that route. No.
I don't think he could sue because I believe people seem to believe that there's some truth to that Vegas thing, right? Based on what I've been hearing. So I don't think he would sue for it because it seems to be
why don't you bring up
true.
the email? Why don't you bring up the email that you got? You haven't been hearing nothing, bro. I'm tired. It's like the news, bro. The news see like 2-3 Twitter niggas say something, and then all of a sudden it's a news story. No, it was like 3 people. It was like 3 people. You have one email, and a Reddit story. Bro, I searched high and low for this information, bro. High and low for this information. I cannot find nothing, bro, outside of literally Reddit clippings, bro. Like, that's not even a rabbit hole to go down. But you know what I can find? You know what I've been getting on Discord? You know what I've been getting on my Discord? Salute to, you know what I'm saying? You know who you are. So, yo, I've been getting the files on Drake. And I have to double check. I'm double checking these things. But yo, Drake got cases against strippers, got cases against this boy. He got open cases everywhere. He a nasty motherfucker. I searched with AI. Can't find this shit with Kendrick. Search with AI with I find everything, bro. So either TDE got the best digital team in the world, right? Either they got the best digital team ever in life. They got the bots. They got the all the publishers. They got the whole internet. They got the coders. And Drake, the hottest motherfucker in the last 15, for the last 50, 60 years, from 22 before. He don't got nothing? A lawsuit? That's what y'all got? An allegation? No court filings. No shit. You got a statement from a white crackhead looking bitch. That chick don't even look. She don't even know who Kendrick is. She don't even look. She probably, somebody threw her in the name. She was like, yeah, that guy. Yeah, that guy. They all look the same to me. She looked racist. Like, come on, man. What are we doing?
Right.
What are we doing?
But also, here's the thing, too. And this is where I be looking at these fans.
I'm gonna let y'all finish this shit up.
Y'all love mad rappers that beat they bitch, man. Like, this is where y'all little Kendrick Lamar fans is like, yeah, the soapbox shit, it just makes y'all look like hypocrites. But, like, I don't want to, like, throw, stray bullets at anybody.
I don't care. I don't care what these niggas do in their personal lives. Listen, if it's not shady, it will not come out. Just point blank period, unless you got an NDA. It's like, I don't get it. We're not stupid, all right? We're not fools. Like, we get, like, yo, the time is, we evolve year over year. Year over year, the iPhones get better, all right? The chips get smaller, all right? The attention spans get smaller, so you're retaining a lot more. You're trying to get a lot more information. Information is flying off the shelves. Do you honestly think, bro, y'all can get the same shit off that y'all got off on us like before? If Kendrick and Shorty has some shit pop off, that's their business, right? You look at character over time. You look at over time, right? Is this shit happening? Boom, 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 boom. Like, you know what I'm saying? He would have case by case by case. We could do studies on it. We could do studies on this. When we call this motherfucker pedophile, it's because it's the behavior, bro. He might not have no active shit because he's a celebrity. There's YouTubers on this shit that literally be doing weirdo shit. I've gotten caught. Time reveals all. Time reveals all. So when you're a goofy, when you're a weirdo, you may be able to pass that off for as long as the veil is there. But once that veil is lifted, bro, you got a guy that's actively seeking validation. Drake is constantly seeking validation. That's why he could never go away. That's why he had to drop 100 games. That's why he had to keep saying he literally feeding for the bots. That's why he hang around Aiden Ross and he hang around all these young kids because he needs the validation. He needs people to tell him, yo, you won. You won. He needs the yes men. All the people that turned their backs on him, they didn't turn their backs on him. They just called it what it is. When you got the no life Shaqs and the acts that sit there flip flop and not Matthew sitting there, yo, you privated your whole shit, bro. You privated your whole shit. So that only motivates motherfuckers like me. When I see now, I'm starting to get all the Drake little haters coming over here. When y'all sit there and talk about the Drake content, guess what? I'm a stubborn motherfucker. I'm petty as hell too. Guess what? I'll do 30 more videos about Drake. I'll do 30 more. I'm gonna break this motherfucker down. I'm going to break him down. Do you understand? Y'all will understand by the time I'm finished. If you don't understand it now, you will understand by the time I'm finished with the boy. All right? Because he got whole threads on this shit. You could pull up whole receipts. Y'all seen it at the beginning of the show. I don't got a front or fake the funk. We got to call it what it is. Did he have a run? Yes. Can we give credit to that? Yes. So where's the hate? When we sit there and say, guess what? My nigga, you ain't the boy no more. That's hip-hop. That's hip-hop. Get better. Get better. But you're not. You just turned into a whole bitch and started popping off lawsuits. And now you got people like Matthew sitting there looking like a goofy out here. You got Akademiks losing his fucking credibility out here. And then in the meanwhile, he's searching for an interview. You sitting there doing streams with fucking little kids. With little kids, bro. But I'm going to break you down, BBL. I'm going to break you down, bro. I'm going to dance, bro. I'm going to be dancing all over your shit, bro. Like, hey. When I'm done, when I'm finished, oh, gang, oh, man, we icing them out. Hey, Drake. BBL, otra vez. Hey, Drake. Otra vez. Hijo. Oh, mijo, oh, mijo, oh, mijo, oh. See, they don't got sauce like us. You don't got no sazón, no aroma, no nothing, eh? You can't. You wish. You wish. You wish. You wish. But your mama's Jew. Your mama's a Jew. Yeah, your mama's a Jew. Your mama's a Jew. Oh, mijo. Oh, mijo, oh, mijo, oh, mijo, oh, mijo. Hey, hey. Oh, there he is. Oh, hey, Drake. Hey, Drake. BBL. Hey, Drake. Otra. Come on, gang. Oh, mijo, oh, mijo. You can't do this shit, bro. You got no sauce. Your sauce is everybody else's sauce.
Esto pa' mi gente de Washington Heights, el Bronx, Queens,
hey, Bronx,
New Jersey,
New Jersey. ¡Toma!
Puerto Rico y para la República. Sammy Andaluz. Para los piotas.
Come on, gang. Jay, yo, we gonna be dancing all over your grave, gang. I'm gonna throw a whole burial, whole funeral for the Iceman album. That's what I'm gonna do. After we black and ice this shit out, whole funeral for the boy. I'm telling you. I'm gonna bring the the speeches, the music. Oh, mijo. You can't ask Drake to dance like that, bro. His fucking his abs will get all shifted and shit like that. The doctors told him, please, not too much rhythm, because your pecs will deflate and your abs are, you know what I'm saying? It won't be ab no more. They'd be like, one will be here and the other will be here, but they're supposed to be like together. And then his body gonna be, you know what I'm saying? He already got one left titty that's like flat. Yo, Drake, go get that shit figured out, bro. Go get that shit figured out, bro. And listen, man, we got so much. We got so much, gang. We got so much. That's my time, though. Like, we not finished. We're not finished. As we speak, Matthew and Ak is dropping some bullshit right now. As we speak. So until the next time, gang, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Fix your face. Make sure you hit that like button. Comment. Comment away, gang. We interact with y'all. We the modern day 106, gang. Welcome to Harn's Way. Welcome to the Phil, gang. Until the next one. Hey. Shit like that.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
You motherfuckers ain't built like me, man. Nah. The flow, the bars. Smoke these niggas' boots. I got the grave dug out for y'all niggas, man. Yo. If I feel like you real, then I fuck with you. Other than that, you hate on me and I'm touching you. 4/5 stash in the whip, I'm from the gutter too. If you the hardest nigga alive, I'm another you. Walk with me, nigga, welcome to Harm's Way. You ain't gotta like me, you can hate me the long way. Hoodie on with the can on me, Trayvon way. In the street, I can have you beat like a long day. You dealing with a monster, rap mobster, raps doctor, quit or die, last offer. Gunplay bonkers, paranoia got me like Steve Harvey. I'm mustache and big old choppers. Consider me a hot beat. Hope you got your Glock G. Piff got me feeling slow, but I'm moving top speed. Yeah, I know you think you good, but you niggas not me. Word dog, my music touch kids like Tekashi. 6 9s, 10 Mac 10s in the squad with me. We can go bullets or you can go ball for ball with me. Catch a few hooligans dumping it out the car with me. Got a few day ones willing to break your jaw for me. Tryna front, but this ain't the gram, sucker. Tryna be the man when I already am, fucker. Everything I scribble sick, different shit, missile shit, pistol grip. Trust me when I say you ain't meant for this. Harm's Way, fucker, 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 fucker.